Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Another episode of Footy Talk. Know what I mean?
Hey, round the
TNFC.
16 qualifiers, bruv. Spud me.
Bro, hey, listen, bro. Come on. I mean, TNFC and that. Come on.
Come on, big boy settings, baby. All right, bruv, that was hard. I can't lie. It was hard graft, but we're through. That's all that counts. We're through.
Bro, listen, yeah. Like, when it mattered, your big players stepped up in it. That's what they're meant to do.
Yeah, man. Well, bruv, this guy, bruv, just give him the captain's armband already. Yeah, that guy. Wow.
He's a warrior. He's a warrior.
Do you know what? He is a warrior, bruv. The guy his goal was mad. Yeah, but the reaction from him, he was one, like you said, that's just said, no, we ain't losing this. Yeah, and he's one of the very small amount of players in that club that have actually won multiple trophies consistently. Yeah, he's done trebles and all sorts. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, he stepped up. The big boy Saka again, bruv. Like I was baffed that they even allowed him to be one-on-one with that centre back or left back, whoever it was. I was like, you're going into the last 2 minutes of the game and you're letting Saka run at you one-on-one. That's game over, bruv. Yeah, and to put it on a plate the way he did, Aubameyang can't miss that, bruv. Can't miss that. That was an emotional roller coaster, man. Like, and
I can imagine. I can imagine. But you know what? You know, them games are the best ones, though. Do you know what I mean? Because even though, like, the overall performance isn't great, just the pure emotion of how you go through, just kind of overshadows the performance. Do you know what I mean?
No,
like, if you're gonna play shit, at least make it dramatic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And it was that. And it was that. Everyone thought you lot were going out.
Bruv, I thought we were going out. When they went 2-1 up, I went mad, bruv. I was like, that's it. We're done. Get everyone out. Sack a lot of them. I want them signed, sealed, and delivered resignations tonight. I was going mad. And then 2 minutes later, Tierney stepped up and bang, we're back in the game. And that was a massive moment in that game. Do you know what? You're spot on, though, yeah? Them types of games are the, not only like is the comment section lit on a watch-along, yeah? Like, because more and more people jump in when you're losing, and then they jump back out. Then you go winning, and more people jump in. It just builds and builds and builds. Yeah. So the views were mad. The comment section was lit.
Yeah, because people were coming to watch your demise, innit? And then Arsenal turn it around. You know, like that.
It's funny. Every time a goal went in, the views went up. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
of course, because they want to see the reaction.
When we were losing, I think it jumped from about 1,200 to about 1,600. Yeah. Then it dropped down to about 14 when we equalized, but then it went back up when we scored right at the end, over 2,000. So I was like, raw. Yeah, it was mad. But bruv, last year we played around this time against Olympiacos, and it was exactly the same, but we got knocked out. Yeah, it was like Aubameyang scores a worldie, then they go and score, then Aubameyang misses an open goal at the end. So it was like a whole year later, it was the same scenario, and it was at their stadium. And funny enough, we've got Olympiacos. So, yeah, it's mad. Bro, I seriously, I can't believe we got through. As soon as we went 2-1, I thought we were done.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a mad one, you know, because it's funny. I mean, all the stick, that your manager's been getting, bro, you can see the goal, he fucking changes. He makes a change, and then you fucking come back. That was a mad game. Everyone was like, no, not Willian. Then Willian came on and you won the fucking game.
And he set Tierney up. Well, I say he set Tierney up. I had a row with Chig over it. Chig's going, no, that was a good pass. I said, bruv, it's a 10-yard straight pass. There's no one near him. Yeah. Tierney made that into a golden opportunity.
Yeah. Tierney's drop of the shoulder and the body feint is what made space for the shot. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then his next touch to take it forward. I think the last centre back thought he was going to hit it and he didn't. Then he hit it. Piers Morgan said it's one of the best European nights for Arsenal. He's on a wind-up, bruv.
Yeah.
He's on a wind-up. He's got to be on a wind-up. He's got to be trolling, bruv. He's got the fishing rod out. He's catching some whoppers today. But no, man, it was mad. And do you know what? You have to say, yeah, cool, fair enough, Arteta. Yeah, you brought Willian on. Not a single Arsenal fan is going to have been happy about that. But ultimately, we ended up winning the game. And he changed it as soon as that second goal went in. He changed it, which is something he doesn't normally do. The draw's not been very kind to us, though, man. And their strikers bagged about 20 goals this season, and he was the guy who knocked us out last season. So, Yeah, mad, absolutely mad,
It's
bruv.
a mad one, you know. It's a mad one, but you know what? I'd rather be playing who you're playing than who we're playing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought. See, AC Milan are decent. I can't lie. You've got a tough
They're
draw.
decent, bro. They're in a title race. Do you know what I mean? That's better
And
than
they've got Zlatan, bro.
Exactly. And he's one of them people where even if his team aren't playing well, he can dig deep and pull something. Do you know what I mean? Out of his box of tricks. And that box of tricks is fucking deep, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Zlatan up against Lindelof, bro. That's
Lindelof and Maguire against Zlatan. I do worry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, because one-on-one, neither of them can handle Zlatan.
And man's the same age as me, 38, bruv. Yeah, and he'll still have him on strings.
He's an absolute, like, bro. He's a specimen, innit?
Oh, bro, he can do everything.
He's a proper gladiator, man.
Yeah, he can header. He can hold you off the ball. He can back into you.
But that's what I mean. And he can roll you as well. The thing is, like, he can just roll it, one touch out the feet, and bam. You know what I'm saying? He can do that. He can even do that from outside the box. So
bro, he can even do flying scorpion kicks from 40 yards, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. This guy's fake, innit? He's actually fake. So because of that,
he's definitely a cheat code, bro. Trust me, that guy's not right. He's not right. But no,
he's a genetic freak, man.
You've got a proper tough draw, and I haven't really watched any AC Milan games this season, but I know they're in the title race, and I know that they're doing all right. And that coincides with Zlatan turning up at their football club, doesn't it? So it's obviously brought some sort of mentality into that club. And listen, Man United blow hot and cold, bruv. You see that every week.
Oh, yeah, we do. Well, we got 4 wins in 8, so that tells you. Do you know what I mean? It's literally 50%.
Is the first leg at Old Trafford?
I don't think so, no.
I don't even know where
Actually, no, it might be, because I think we came out the hat first. I think we did, because I watched the draw. I just can't remember now. I think we came out the draw first.
I totally forgot about the draw. I was sitting there having some lunch, and then I looked at the time. I was like, "Oh, I've missed the draw."
Yeah,
totally forgot. Yeah, you're at home first, the 11th of March.
There you go.
We're away first. See, that's a result for us because we're away first. So yeah, man, and yeah, being at home first is not the one, really, is it?
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where you want to be at home knowing what you have to do. You know? Because the anxiety that comes with not getting the result you want at home is long. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially going to the San Siro as well. Even though there's no fans there, it's still an intimidating
place to be. There's loads of players in our team that haven't won anything. Do you know what I mean? And they could be overruled by the occasion. Do you know what I mean? Harry Maguire's won nothing. Do you know what I mean? To my knowledge, I'm not sure if Lindelof won anything with Benfica. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Wan-Bissaka's won nothing. Know what I mean? Like, these guys, no one's won nothing big. Do you know what I mean? Matic has won trophies. Fred, no. McTominay, not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're babies when it comes to the big games. How many big games have these men had in their career?
Exactly. And
do you know what I mean?
I said this to you the other day about the Bernabeu. When you go to the stadium and just look at it and see it, yeah,
it's colossal.
It's just massive, and you can just see and smell the tradition and the trophies, bruv. Yeah, AC Milan, San Siro is exactly the same as that, bruv, and it's intimidating. And if you ain't won anything, you can be done.
Like, I done the tour of the Camp Nou, yeah, and bro, even when it's empty, I went right to the top, and you just look down, and you're like, this thing is an absolute monster.
Yes, it's huge, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's actually ridiculous. So when you're in stadiums like that, whether there's
players on the pitch, brother,
whether there's fans or not, that place will, if you've got any bit of anxiety or fear in you, it's gonna bring it out. You know what I mean? It's a proper place. So when you go San Siro, that place is got history, Champions Leagues, it's got the lot. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be a big game.
It is going to be massive, bruv. And so you had
clash of the has-beens and that. That's what it's going to be.
you had the first leg sewn up. So well, you had the tie sewn up in the first leg last week, didn't you? So yeah, you ain't going to be doing that this time. You're going to be in 2 big matches there, and that could go any way, really, couldn't it? If Man United turn up and do what they can do, they'll beat them. Yeah. If they turn up and do what they have been doing, it's going to be bad, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
And this is a great shout as well, Anas. We're not even great at home as well. When you look at our home form, it's not very good as well. So being at home first.
Yeah, mate, that's not good. That's not good.
You know what I mean? I still think we'll get through though by the skin of our teeth. We're not going to get a full goal cushion this time.
No chance. No chance. I wouldn't be surprised if that went extra time and penalties and all that, bruv. Yeah, it depends what United turn up, because if United turn up and play good, attractive, attacking football, you'll beat them. Yeah, and if you just play slow, boring, crap football, probably end up with a result the wrong way round, bruv, and you'll get knocked out. Yeah, and that's the thing with your club and my club. We don't know what team's turning up from one week to the next. You know, one week we look good, the next week we look bad, and it's just rinse and repeat all season. But it's kind of bad, because if we both get through, then I can start thinking maybe we can win it. So I mean, as it stands now, I'm not thinking any of that. But
yeah, I'm just taking every round as it comes. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, because until I see my opponents, and also I look at our form, because we've got a very tough run. Like sandwiched in, obviously we've got the AC Milan game sandwiched in between an FA Cup tie with Leicester, Manchester City away and Chelsea away. So yeah, it's looking kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
I reckon March will tell us. Well, bruv, our season could be over by the end of March. Put it that way. Do you know what I mean? So March will tell us where we really are in terms of how far we can push to actually lift some silverware at the end of the season.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When's the second leg? Second leg is the 18th of March. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Literally, by the 18th of March, our season could be done.
Same, bruv. I thought my season was done last night. I can't lie. 60 minutes gone, I was thinking, well, that's it then. The season's done. What are we doing now then? What we're gonna go? What, go and play golf? Like,
yeah,
it was mad. I'm just looking at our fixtures. Yeah, so oh wow, we got a North London derby sandwiched in between them two ties, man.
Oh jeez.
It's not like we can even go, oh, sorry, we'll put reserves out in that league game. Yeah, because it's Tottenham. We have to go for it against that lot. And then after that, 3 days after the second leg, we got West Ham away and Liverpool at home. Like, that's a tough run as well. We've both been stitched up on these fixtures, bro. I can't lie. They're tough.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of AC Milan when we could have got so many other teams, but
we could have got Mulder or Hoffenheim.
Yeah, I would have loved to get more Mulder. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The little Ollie Mulder reunion.
Like one of them ones, bruv. Young boys in the next round.
Yeah, but that's the kind of teams that Tottenham get, bruv. You know what I mean? I told you, that man played fucking Marine and then the fucking hamburger thing. Like,
yeah, they get Dynamo Zagreb.
Yeah, they just get bums, bruv. Listen, I don't know if Mourinho's got a spot at UEFA waiting, yeah, for when he retires or something. But some of the bullshit I've seen with this guy is unbelievable.
I'll tell you what as well, yeah. I was shocked Leicester got knocked out last night. I thought they'd beat Slavia Prague, bruv.
I think that
was mad.
I think that Brendan Rodgers threw it. He threw it still. Because he rested players and shit like
really
that.
Wanted it, did it? It was more like he needs qualification for Champions League more. Like,
yeah, I think in his head he wants top 4. He doesn't care.
No, it's mad. It's mad. And Rangers are through, man. Gerrard's doing bits, man. He's smashing it this season. And
he is. I mean, it'll be interesting to see.
They could go all the way in that as well. Like they ain't lost a single game, bruv. I looked at their league table last night. Yeah, in their league, I know their league's pretty poor, but they have only conceded 9 goals in 30 games.
Yeah,
that's just an unbelievable record, man. I reckon they'll beat them as well. They've got Slavia Prague now, the team Leicester lost to. I think Rangers have beat them. And Unai Emery.
Yeah, I think that Rangers could well. I wouldn't. I don't know. Would it be an upset? I don't know, because I think Rangers are having a good season. If they won, I don't think it would surprise too many people.
Slavia Prague, bruv, they're not all that, are they? Let's be real.
Yeah,
they're not all that. So yeah, man, I think he could do all right this season. And the thing is, Mulder are still in it as well. I'm kind of gutted we didn't get them. They were in our group and they were crap. I don't even know how they've got through to this stage, bruv.
That's what I mean.
They were crap. And they got Granada. I mean, that's another team. Like that's got to be rigged. like Mulder against Granada, bruv, like and Spurs against Dynamo Zagreb, and then we're getting like Olympiacos and Milan's.
It's
Out of
true.
all the teams we've got, I didn't want Olympiacos. I would have took any other team apart from Olympiacos because I know that they're dangerous, man. Right. And the thing is, last season they actually played us off the park in both legs. Yeah, and we got into
They're a decent team, bro. I remember drawing them. Even in the Silent Ferguson days, we always used to stumble across an Olympiacos, bro. And the away tie at Olympiacos was always tricky.
Oh, their stadium's mad. It's not going to have fans in it, but their stadium,
their fans used to be mad.
Yeah, they are. They're off their heads, bro. Literally, they make it like welcome to hell. One of them ones. Do you know what I mean? It's like you ain't coming in this ground and not leaving with a headache, mate, because we're just going to sing and shout all night. And we got lucky because when we played them last season, they battered us in the first leg and we won 1-0. And then the second leg, Aubameyang put us up in the tie on because they scored, and then Aubameyang put us up with a bicycle kick, and then 2 minutes from the end, David Luiz ducked on a cross, and El Arabi banged it in the back of the net, bruv, and they done us. So, and they actually outplayed us at the Emirates as well. They're a decent team, man. I am bricking it for that round, but if we can get through that, then yeah, man, maybe bring on Unai Emery next round, bruv. Villarreal.
Yeah, I thought you might possibly get them this round. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking out for it because I thought, you know what, this would be one for the socials. Do you know what I mean?
100%. That would be Arteta ins versus Arteta outs, bruv.
Yeah, it's true.
It would.
It's very true.
And whoever come out on top after then just shut their mouth, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? If Unai Emery had his pants down or vice versa, they just have to shut up, bruv. But no, I'm a little bit disappointed with the draw, man. I can't lie. But you've got to play the best teams, and for me, they're one of the better ones. Man said Rangers are bailing out. Nah, bruv.
No, they're balling out. He said.
Oh, balling out. Sorry, but
yeah, they're playing well.
Yeah, I was going to say they ain't bailing out. Yeah, they're balling. Yeah. Bruv. He's got them rocking up there, man. And to the point where the Celtic manager resigned.
Bro, but you know what? He did the right thing. He was like, listen, I'm not competing. You know what I mean? Like, the high standards of Celtic, I'm not meeting them. I need to leave, bro. He's got the right idea. If Oli doesn't win anything, he should do the same thing.
Bro, he could have come out and said, trust the process for another 4 years. Do you know what I mean? That's what big clubs do, though, isn't it? Celtic and Rangers are huge, bruv. And it's like, do you know what? Fair play to Neil Lennon. He's been there, done it, and won everything for that club.
I wouldn't be surprised if they said, you know what, Neil, jump before you're pushed, mate. You know them ones. They probably said, you know what? Good servant of the club. We love you here. It's not working out. Do you know what I mean? Mutual consent thing. Handshake at the front door. Do you know what I mean?
Who do you reckon they get it? Do you reckon? Because I've seen Lampard's name in the hat, bruv. Like,
of course, Lampard's name is going to be in the hat because Gerrard's there. But realistically, you can't give Lampard that job.
Nah, no chance. It's that's too big a job, like Chelsea was, bruv. Yeah, because they have to win. Yeah, and they have to win against their local next door neighbours, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they can have a season and go, oh, it's all right because somebody else won it. No, it's your next door neighbours winning it. You could not allow that. So yeah, it's mad. It's mad, but he's done bits, Gerrard, man. Well done to him. And his management style's sick as well. The way he deals with the media, he just claps them back, bruv, every time. They just don't take no shit. Yeah. Like one of his first interviews up there, the captain of the team had been out for 2 years or something, or a year and a half. I think it was the captain. And they asked the captain something in a press conference. He went, well, why are you asking him? He ain't played for 2 years. He goes, I'll answer it. And he went, him, and he pointed at him. He went, him. He goes, if he don't get up to the standards required to play for Glasgow Rangers, he won't be here. Neither will anyone else. Has that answered your question? Yeah, I was like, raw. This was one of his first press conferences, bro.
Mad thing, like, innit?
Yeah, but he's got that elite mindset, man. And look at what they've done now. 2 years later, he is on it, bruv.
Yeah, he's got that mindset where, like, if he's not on your side, you'll hate him. You know them one. He's that kind 100%. Of guy, but I like that. He's very straight talking, innit? I think he almost manages like how he played the game. Do you know what I mean? A lot of authority. Do you know what I mean? Very direct. I'm saying, and you know what? It's working for him, man. Clearly, the players respect him, and they're playing for him. Like, the results speak for themselves.
If you think of where he picked that team up from and where they're at now, inside 2.5 years, bruv. That is unbelievable, man. And if you think they were in the bottom tier of that them divisions up there, innit, in that country, because
they got sent all the way back down. I think for I don't know what it was for.
I think they went bankrupt or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, they went into administration, liquidated or something, and went back down.
Yeah.
Either that or they got sent down for something else. Because one thing I do know is they were able to keep a lot of their players and still pay wages. So I don't know if it was bankruptcy. I think it could have been something else.
Maybe. I'm sure the chatter know. This chat are mad. But
yeah, they'll know. They'll know.
It's mad. The rise of that club again. He is going to win the league. They're 18 points clear. Yeah, even if he don't do it unbeaten, he's still going to win it. Yeah, bro. He's going to have the freedom of Glasgow. Like, it's going to be mad. He's going to be a hero up there, man. Like, unbelievable. He's already a Liverpool hero, and now he's going to be a Glasgow Rangers hero. It's mad. Unbelievable, bruv. I think he'll do well in the Premier League as well. I think it's all teed up for him to be Liverpool manager one day, man. Don't know
one day, possibly, because I think Liverpool are going back to mid-table mediocrity anyway, so then he can take over there. Genuinely, yeah.
Oh dear, that's mad. But
I think Liverpool are done. I think they're done as a again, I don't even want to say dominant force because they haven't even retained their flipping titles. So I can't even say dominant.
We've won more trophies than them in the last 10 or 12 years or so.
Pardon?
We've won more trophies than them.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, then they haven't been dominant. They haven't won back-to-back Prems. They won the Champions League on its own, the Prem on its own. So what, bro? You know what I mean? Like, so flipping what? I mean, so, like, honestly, like, really and truly, yeah, like, Klopp's had a nice cycle. Do you know what I mean? But in that time, no big deal.
No. And then the thing with them is, yeah, like, I know they've had some mad dramas this season with injuries and stuff like that. And then, obviously, Alisson's dad dying, Klopp's mum dying. Like, they've had some big dramas this season, yeah?
Yeah.
But, and listen, RIP to both of them, yeah? But the excuses I see in the media for why Liverpool are not challenging for a title this season is hilarious. Yeah, it's like, you do know every team gets injuries, right? You do know every team has big players out all season. Yeah, like we had Aaron Ramsey out for a whole season once, bruv. Yeah.
The problem at that club is deeper than injuries, though. Yeah, I mean, the real problem at the club is that they're at the end of their cycle now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been playing with Firmino up front for God knows how long, and he's not really a striker. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just
number 10, isn't it?
Yeah, he is a number 10. They bought him as a number 10. And then on top of that, obviously they've lost Van Dijk, but it's like a lot of these players are either at the end of their prime or they're coming towards the twilight of their career, innit, at the top level. And that's just what it is, man. When you got over half of your spine over the age of 27, 28.
Oh, it's right, bro. Their whole front three, is coming to the last.
Yeah, the average age of their front three must be like 29 or 30. Do you know what I mean?
What's his name?
You got Henderson. You got Henderson and Genie that are knocking on 30's door. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've got a Milner as well, bruv. They've got some aging players, and I think you have to keep it. Yeah, he's about 30 as well. You have to keep it fresh, man.
That's true, man. I mean, listen, I think that they're not the sort of club that will go out there and do £200 million in a window. Yeah, and the way the market's moved, and like some of the prices are still crazy, but you can go out there and get some gems nowadays, for cheap prices because of the whole COVID thing, But the thing is, you're not going to be able to go and find another Sadio Mane for 24 million quid, bruv, and do the figures that he's done over the last 3 years. You're not going to find another Salah, for 25 million or whatever it was, and do the figures he's done over the last 2-3 years. You ain't finding that for that price. You want that now, it's 60 million. Yeah, easy for each one. There's 120 just on 2 players. That's without a new striker. Yeah, so they got to do 200 million quid nearly on a front three, bruv. They ain't got that money. And then they've got to replace a midfield because some of their midfield, I mean, Keita's been crap since he's been here, but he's been injured a lot.
Minamino's out on loan, but even when he comes back, I don't think he's Liverpool standard.
Not 100%.
Oxlade-Chamberlain's had loads of injuries, and I think that he's past his best. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they lost Lallana already. Bro, listen, the size of the rebuild needed at Liverpool is massive. That's a 2 summer window job, that rebuild. And I don't think Klopp's going to be there to oversee both of them.
Yeah, at least, bruv. It's at least 2 summers, because you can't. Liverpool haven't got the money to go out there and do 200 million and 200 million.
No,
and it's going to cost about 400 million pound. Yeah, if they want to stay at the level they've been for the last 3 years.
100%.
Yeah, easily, because you can't go and pay 20 million pound for Mane anymore. You can't do it, bruv. Mane now. Yeah, Mane now, if you was to buy him when they brought him, if you was to buy him in today's market, even with COVID, that's 60 million, bruv, at least.
Yeah.
At least look at Saka, bruv, look at Saka, yeah. Saka's doing bits, yeah, but his output's not what Mane's was back then. And Saka's got to be worth 45, 50, 60 million. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it's mad, bruv. If they want to go out there and they want to stay at the level they're at, they've got to do 400 million quid on a proper squad. Yeah, because they're not going to do that, or they're going to have to find some real good gems out there, yeah, and hope that some of their bigger players right now stay fit and stay with the longevity, because they ain't going to stay at the consistent level of 97 points plus, yeah, for the next 2-3 seasons. Ain't happening, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't finish top 4 this season. Whoa. Biden Rants. It's a league on a takeover. Smash the likes up. Make sure you smash the likes up. I was looking at it thinking, if I froze, as he froze, well, I'm here. So you can all see me, I'll take it, yeah? Is everyone can see me, yeah? Rants has froze. Cool. Well, it's a league on a takeover. Welcome to Liam Bantz, and make sure you're firing up the likes. Make sure you're yeah, this channel is now renamed Liam Bantz. Yeah, Liam Bantz. And big up to everyone who is watching, man. You lot are mad. I see all the rat army in here as well. I see you all in it. It's a rat army takeover, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? The rats have gnawed away at Rance's Wi-Fi. We've absolutely rattled his Wi-Fi. And he's gone, man. It's a League on a raid. It's a League on a takeover. League on in the building, baby. Tierney FC. Where you at? And I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. I'm taking his internet just died or something. I don't know. But we'll keep it moving anyway. What are you man in the chat saying? What are you guys saying? And make sure you're pumping these likes up as well. Keep smashing the likes. I don't know how many there is because I can't see that my end. But Ollie hacked Rants with the Wi-Fi on his iPad. Bro, I reckon that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Mikel Arteta, when they both stand there, because they both use iPads, I reckon they're watching our watch-alongs, you know. I reckon Ollie is sitting there watching Rants and Saeed on the watch-along, and Arteta's watching me and Chig. That's what I reckon they do, man. There's no way they need iPads on the side of the pitch, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. But who's gassed for the next round, man? Does anyone actually think our teams can win it? Does anyone think that Arsenal or United are actually going to win this competition? Because I'm not too good, man. Big up to Mellow TV. How good was Prime Wenger? Prime Wenger got it all right. He got it all right. I can't lie. Prime Wenger had some sexy football going on, bruv. It also helped that he inherited the best back 5 this country has ever seen, with a goalkeeper in the back 4. But he added the flair to it, man. Nicola Anelka, bruv, what a player he was. He was mad. And Mark Overmars and Henri Pires, players like that, Fabregas. Yeah, he just dashed. It was Salt Baying it up with panache. And we had the solid foundations there. Man's back again. It was a Liam Bantz channel for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
bruv.
calm, bro. Bruv, they've been doing flipping that BT works on my road all day, and this thing just keeps cutting in and out, bro.
Oh, it's long, man. Yeah, it's long.
It's annoying, but yeah. Did you answer the super chat?
The rats nibbled away at your Wi-Fi, bruv. That's what it was.
Did you read out the super chat?
No, I didn't read. Do you know what? I didn't read it out, man. I didn't read it out. Do you know what? These comments were flying because I thought it was me that froze, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was me that froze, and then all of a sudden the comments just went, Rants has frozen, and it just went full screen with me because I was going to leave. But it's a good job I didn't leave, isn't it? Otherwise, just probably would have finished.
Exactly. So yeah, Yeah, why do you think American owners for your clubs just don't really support your teams financially? Is it because they don't understand football?
That's a good question, but I think, do you know what it is? Yeah, like obviously, I don't think that football's high on their list of priorities. With if they've got other sports that they run, other businesses.
It's the least important one to them because, bruv, they didn't grow up with it. Do you know what I mean? They don't love it like we love it. It's just a revenue stream for them.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the portfolio for Stan Kroenke and for the Glazers. Yeah, that, oh look, we own a football club in England. Yeah, two of the most successful and two of the biggest in England. So I don't think it's that much of an interest to them. But at the same time, they do pump money in, not out of their own pocket, but they don't. It's not like, well, your club are the worst for it, to be fair. Our club don't really do this. The Glazers take a fortune out, don't they?
They do,
literally trip everything, whereas Stan Kroenke don't do that. He's taken 6 million out since he's been it, for advisory fees, which everyone went mad, and he's never done it since. And we've got about 480 million income. Our wage bill is one of the highest in the world, so it's mad.
So he does reinvest the money.
He does reinvest it, but it's not. See, where people want it both ways is they want him to take his own money and throw his own money into it.
That's not business.
Exactly, that's not business, and people don't understand that. And it's not the guy who put that super chat in, by the way. I'm just saying, but it's the days of a Roman Abramovich or a Sheikh Mansour coming along and throwing billions at it in 2, 3, 4 seasons, that ain't happening ever again, mate. Never again.
Not at all.
See that again. And people think that if we go and get another billionaire owner, like we've got a Nigerian fella called Dangote. He's an Arsenal fan. Multi-billionaire, wants to buy us. He's been saying for 5 years he wants to buy us. We'll stop talking and start paying. Do you know your money where your mouth is. But I think people think that if he comes in, all of a sudden let's just. It ain't gonna work like that.
He might do that for the first season or 2 seasons. And if he doesn't win anything, he'll be like, yo, all right, cool, I'm bored now.
Look at Abramovich, bruv. Abramovich, when he first came in, was splashing money everywhere.
But Abramovich did say that he wanted to make the club sustainable by 2010, I think. Self-sustainable. He did say that. Now
he don't splash his own money, bruv. In fact, the club owes him money. When he sells that club,
he'll take his money out.
It's mad. And he's not really done the whole throw money at it. He's made it self-sufficient, and you can't consistently throw money at something if you're not getting that money back. Yes, they're multi-billionaires. Just because they're multi-billionaires, what makes it your right to have their money in your football club? Just because they own that football club, and Stan Kroenke's worth 9 billion, and that ain't Arsenal's
so
money.
what?
Exactly, it's not Arsenal's money, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's froze again, isn't it? He's gone again. He has gone again. Nah, it's all off. It's all off. Man's gone. Man down. It's mad. But as I was saying, listen, we might as well just carry on with what I was saying. As I was saying, like, just because there's a billionaire has loads of money, it doesn't make it an entitlement of you to have it in your football club just because he's got 9 billion or he's worth 10 billion. Because people seem to think that they've got that money sat in their bank. They don't. I wonder how many billionaires actually have more than £500 million in their accounts. Probably not many. Most of it's tied up in assets, and tied up in buildings and franchises and stuff like that. Most of them don't have cash money in the bank. So I don't really get it. But there you go. Big up to Dale as well. The only way the draw went down today, who do you think the favourites are for Europa League? I believe Tottenham are the only way the draw went down. I ain't saying them. I'm not saying them. Although I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them at all if Tottenham won it. Back again.
I'm on my phone, bruv, because the internet, the geezer outside is fucking around, bruv. So, you know what I'm saying? I've come off my...
I'll stick him in a headlock, bruv.
I've come off my PC. You're a madman. Yeah, bruv. Them men are outside, bruv. They're pissing me off, man. I could just hear them. And they're just fucking switching man's internet on and off. Like, it's pissing me off. You get me? So, yeah, I'm on my phone.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good.
No, but no, it's calm though. It's calm. Fuck them anyway. This is my last show for the day. But you're right. It's not their money, bro. So like, it's like even though Stan Kroenke's worth what he's worth, you can't expect him to just slap that money in there, bro. He don't care about the club like that. Like when he bought the club, he didn't buy the club to inject loads of cash in them. Like he bought the club, yeah, for it to make him money.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So you can't expect him to spend his own money. Like he didn't buy the club to spend more money. He invested what he wanted to invest into the club, and then that was it.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is as well, right? It's like, I was just saying this before as you came back on. How many billionaires actually have £1 billion in their bank?
None of them. It's all assets, bro.
Exactly. But people think because he's worth 9 billion, he's got 9 billion, bruv. No, he's probably got about $500 million at maximum in a bank account. Yeah. And the rest to be tied up in buildings and franchises and assets and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's how
it's their net worth. That's what it is. It's not liquid. Do you know what I mean? No one ain't got a billion liquid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? None of them. Billionaires don't have £1 billion liquid.
I think the interest on £1 million every week in this country is about £1,000. Can you imagine having £1 billion in your bank, bro? That's 100 grand a week interest. That ain't no one. Ain't no one got £1 billion in their bank and getting 100 grand a week, bro. You could buy a new car every week.
It's true. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. No one's got £1 billion in their bank. I'll be shocked, but maybe company like Amazon, for example. Yeah. Amazon, like one of the biggest companies on the biggest company on the planet. They probably got a few quid in their bank, but a single person like the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, no way. And that guy is minted, bro. My man paid his ex-wife 80 billion to fuck off. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
he was still the richest guy on the planet after he paid her the 80 billion. Yeah, like, but he ain't got 80 billion in his bank. It's because Amazon is worth 80 billion.
Bro, it's worth more than that, bro. It's they're saying that it's going to be the first $1 trillion company, bro.
Yeah. I think him and Elon Musk are going to be probably trillionaires at some point. Him and Elon Musk are doing mad moves, bruv. Like it's mad.
Yeah, he'll be one before Elon, bruv. So do you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's all credit. You know what I mean? It's all credit, bro. And that's what it is.
On YouTube, yeah. I don't know if it was from 1999, but somebody had uploaded it about 10 years ago onto YouTube, yeah. And then they were asking Jeff Bezos why he started to do like get factories. Like, why have you got warehouses? You were supposed to be doing delivery service, like blah blah blah. You didn't want to have you just wanted it all to be online. You didn't want to have physical people picking and packing and stuff like that. Yeah, and he said, yeah, he goes, but I'm changing the game by doing next day delivery. Yeah, he goes, and if I do next day delivery, the customer's happy, so the customer comes back again. Yeah, and at the end of the day, if your customers are happy, the company's going to explode.
Yeah, they only care. That's all they care about, bro. All they care about is customer satisfaction.
Exactly, and he was the first and only company at the time to do next day delivery. I can order my product now; it's coming tomorrow. Yeah,
100.
It changed the game. Yeah, visionary, bruv. Yeah, and I've took that when I listened to that video, and he said it's all about finding out what your customers want. It's all about finding out how you can do it. Yeah, and I was like, rah, that's actually mental when you actually sit and think about that. He realized that nobody can deliver it that quick, but he can. Yeah. Like if he does certain things, he can get it done the next day. And that's all the customer wants. I want my product now. That's why I've ordered it. Yeah. I don't want to have to wait 3 working days for it to turn up. Yeah. I could go and drive to a shop and buy it in 3 working days. Yeah. I'm ordering it online because I don't want to go out and get it. Yeah. Right. Next day, bang, turns up. Bruv, his company went from there to up here real quick overnight because of that. Yeah.
Now it's just simple things like that.
It's mad. Absolutely mad, bruv. And yeah, I love people like that, man. I love people that are doing well, man, like, and that have started with nothing. Love them stories, bruv. Yeah, same with Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk owned PayPal, wasn't it? I think he owned PayPal originally. Yeah, I think he owned PayPal and sold PayPal.
I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's news
sure
to me.
If it weren't PayPal, it was something the same as PayPal. I'm sure it was PayPal. Yeah, and he owned PayPal and then sold PayPal, and that's how he then kicked on from there. But that's mad. Even the idea of thinking up PayPal, bruv, it's mad. Here you go.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, crazy, man. Absolutely mental, bruv. But I love people that are successful like that. Yeah, there you go. It was PayPal he created, like where you can then PayPal your payments instead. Yeah. Imagine sitting there thinking, oh, I know, let's create PayPal. Like,
That's fucking mental, bro.
It's fucked, isn't it? And
bro, that's what I mean, bro. Bro, it's all about supply and demand. That's what business is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if you could just think about, yo, what does everybody need? Everyone needs one of these. That's what it is. The fuckers that were making the little disinfectant hand gel, yeah. You know how much money they made, bro? Like at the start of this lockdown thing.
Oh, it's mental.
If you make hand sanitizer now, you're caked. You know them ones, and it's just simple things like that.
There you go. He sold PayPal for 1.5 billion 19 years ago. That's mad. I mean? That's mad.
And imagine how much that's worth now, bruv. Imagine even if you put half of that in the the interest on even half of that.
Oh, mate, can you imagine if you put 750 million, even $500 million in a bank, bruv? Yeah, that's probably worth about 4 billion now.
Yeah, madness.
With all the interest, if you just left half a billion sat there for 20 years, man, like it's probably worth 4 billion. Crazy, man. But people like that, bruv, yeah, like I listen to all them, like I listen to Audible a lot, man. Like I listen to Think and Grow Rich and stuff like that, or like just inspiring stuff, yeah. Like and I listen to stuff on the internet, like YouTube videos of people that are doing well. Yeah, and I think like what makes them elite, man? Like, how have you become a billionaire? I want to know how you've done that. Like, and just listening to them, you can tell their thought process is completely mad compared to what most people. Yeah, because they don't teach you at school how to make money, bruv, and they don't teach you how to fucking handle money either, like, and where to put your money. Yeah,
for sure.
You have to figure it out yourself. Yeah, and they don't want you to succeed, bruv, so you have to do it yourself.
Well, this is it. So this is why when our clubs are getting run by businessmen, you have to detach yourself emotionally and understand that these men don't give a fuck about our history. They don't give a fuck about anything that's not making them money. So they might look at it and they might say, you know what? Being too successful costs me money, because then for me to be the best team in Europe, I have to outspend everyone, which means, the money that I'll be giving to my shareholders and putting in my back pocket, I've got to spend it on players and wages. Don't feel like it. Do you know what I mean? Just get me top 4. I'll pocket the 100 million from that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe get me an FA Cup here and there, get a bit of change. But rather make them more money.
Yeah, and then what?
Overheads are smaller.
Yeah, then what we'll do is we'll keep pushing for the European Super League, and because of our coefficient, we'll get into it anyway, which will make us even more money. So it's a long game. That's why Stan Kroenke brought into this football club, because I think he was under the impression, it's still going to happen, I think, that a Super League's coming, and he thought, yeah, that's a 25-year waiting game for me. I'm prepared to do that. Yeah, and he's been here for what? 2007, he brought his first shares at the football club. So he's been here 14 years. In the next 10 years, he will still be here and we'll be in a Super League. Yeah, but they're already talking. Have you seen the competition? What's it called?
Some, I don't know, some community something, bro.
Some other crap. Yeah,
it looked like some community league, fam.
Yeah. So, bro, it's mad. But this is what they're doing, bro. I see David Ornstein writing an article saying, is the top 6 now the top 10? Bro, the PR's already going. Because they're going to make, I said this to you the other day, that I guarantee they'll make it about a top 10 race soon. Yeah. They'll make it, and they'll split all the big.
We're already going that way, because it's turning into a top 8 thing now. You can see it
then
now.
They'll turn it into a top 10, then it'll be a top 12, then it'll be a breakaway Super League. Yeah. It's pathetic, bro. I can see this all coming. Trust me. Yeah. And this is what these owners have done. These owners, are sitting there going, okay, we'll play the long game. We've got the money. We know the revenue streams are going to keep coming in for our club. Yeah, because we're a big club.
Because they rely on tribalism and nostalgia to keep fans. But what you don't realize is the new generation of fans are going to go and support Man City because they're winning. Yeah.
The new generation of fans, will support Liverpool. Like if they've just grown up, if they're like 5, 6, 7 years old now, they're probably supporting Liverpool and Man City right now. Yeah, because they're and Chelsea maybe, because they're the teams that are winning. Ain't no one supporting Arsenal. Yeah, no kids are growing up going, oh, I want to support that team. They're 11th in the league. Yeah, that one. Let me pick that one, Daddy. Yeah, I'll support that one. Yeah, you know what I mean? Bro, ain't no kids supporting Tottenham, bruv. Bruv, you can go all over the world, right? And you'll know this, right? You'll go all over the world. You will see a Leeds United shirt somewhere on the planet everywhere you fucking go, bruv. Somebody will be wearing a Leeds United top, or they'll have the little Leeds thing in the back of their car, bruv, on the back window. Yeah, you ain't seeing no Tottenham anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Leeds were massive back then, and all the people that still support Leeds are probably still the same fucking people. Yeah, because their club's not grown in size because they're winning. Yeah. They're a good club, Leeds. They're a massive football club, but they were massive back in the 70s. Yeah. And back in the early 2000s, late 90s, 2000s. Yeah. So that was probably when they grew a bit bigger. They ain't grown since then because they've been relegated. Yeah. Ain't nobody sitting there going, oh, I want to support Leeds unless they're from Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the ones you see globally were the ones that were there from the 70s onwards. Yeah. Tottenham, you don't see any of their fans because they don't fucking win anything. And they haven't won anything for 60 years. It's true, isn't it? Yeah, it's like Man City. Man City are a good team for winning trophies. Have they got a big fan base? Nope. Are they getting bigger? Yes. And the fact that they've got one of the richest guys on the planet in one of the biggest areas in the world, from where he's from, is or most populated areas. Sorry, is going to make them big, bruv. But the fact of reality is, if you go to their fucking stadium, and you've been there enough times, bruv, I'd imagine, their fucking fans are dead. Like, real talk. They are. They're dead. Listen, the ones I've met, outside the grounds, have all been older lot from Manchester that were lovely, sound as fuck. When you're in the ground, bruv, they don't even sing, half of them, man. They just stand there. Bro, they were piping us 3-0. They weren't even singing. Half of them left at 3-0.
Yeah. It's a strange one, that, because you would think that a team that's not used to success, would be super excited about it.
Yeah.
But they're not. Like, that's why I call it the empty hat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
do you know what it is? Yeah, their seats are as plastic as the club, bro. Yeah, right. I'm not one to. I'm not one. Real talk. I'm not one to go in on teams. Listen, I would love to be in Man City's position. Don't get it twisted, bro. If you've been to the Emirates, Arsenal seats are comfy, bro. Yeah, they're nice. Yeah. Right, Man City have got the cheapest fucking plasticky blue fucking seats you'll ever see, bruv. Yeah, and their stadium looks like a multi-story car park on the outside, doesn't it? Yeah, you know the bit where you fucking walk it up. It's like a multi-story car park with a car.
That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like Westfield's car park.
It does, exactly.
It does. That's what I thought. The first time I saw it, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say is all the way around the outside, and they've got the fan park and all of that. That's sick what they've done there. Yeah. But that stadium got fucking given to him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It was wasn't it the Olympic Stadium? Not the Olympic Stadium. It was the something fucking stadium. And the government fucking loaned it to him or something. Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I just think that the way football's gone, bruv, you have to go out there and you have to throw money at it now. Unfortunately, we ain't got owners that are going to do that.
That's it, bruv. That's fucking hilarious. You're right, bruv. You know what I mean? 100%. Big up for the super chat as well, my guy. And yeah, that man said about the American owners, bro. Because even like in the NFL, like the Glazers won their first Super Bowl, but I think they've had Tampa for ages, and I think that's their first one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even the Tampa fans were saying that they don't really invest as heavily as they should, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's a sticky one. Like when we should have probably looked at their record with their other commodities, before we agreed to sell to them. But to be fair, I heard that obviously I was young at the time, but I heard that the Glazers kind of forced their way in and the takeover was hostile. Do you know what I'm saying? So
no, true, man. The thing is, Liverpool got American owners as well, didn't they? But they forced out the first set of American owners and then got this American guy that's come in. And the only money he's spent is on the new stand. I think he put 90 million quid into doing the new stand. Other than that, he's not put any of his own money into it. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I just want my club to win, bruv. I couldn't give a shit how we do it. Yeah, I couldn't care less if we go and pump 20 billion pound into 5 transfer windows, bruv, and go and buy Messi and Mbappe and all of that lot. Yeah, couldn't care less. But I just want us to win. And I want us to start actually acting like a big club. Because even though we're not as rich as Man City in terms of what we can go and do, we are up there. Yeah, we're not idiots. We're not a tiny football club. Our revenue's bigger than theirs. Yeah. But they just fucking have their wage structure so better than ours, bruv. We have got Mesut Ozil, he's not anymore, and Aubameyang both on 350, 370 a week. Their highest player is on 275, and that's Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? That Arsenal can afford to pay players that.
Yeah, and then you look at Aguero and Sterling are on about 200. Yeah, and it's like, really? We're playing Lacazette 180? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So whoever's doing their negotiating, yeah, I know it's a little bit easier when you're saying come and play for the champions. Yeah, you might take 50 grand a week less than you would if you're not going to the champions. I get that, but you have to have top negotiators, bruv. Chelsea have got it with that woman Maria. Yeah, I can't remember her surname. Grand Scovia or something. Yeah, her name is. But
I'm not sure. I think her name's Marina, but I don't know her surname.
That's it. Sorry, Marina. But she is wicked, bruv. She don't muck about. Yeah, she does not muck about, bruv. She gets the job done. She goes and haggles. She gets the best deal for the players that they sell, the cheapest deal for the players coming in. Yeah, and their wage bill is less than ours. Yeah, it's mad. How can they have a less wage bill than ours? And look at their squad compared to ours. It's a joke.
Fuck knows.
And that is one of the biggest problems at this football club. It's not the owner. Yeah, it's the structure of who's in the jobs that are, and I know, listen, we've just changed the technical director to Edu. He ain't the man. Get rid of him, man. He's never done that job in his life. Get the fuck out. Go and get Mark Overmars, who's free in the summer.
Yeah.
And get him in.
But that's what United should have done, man. They should have gone to Ajax, sorry. And just said, fuck it. Give me Edwin and give me fucking Overmars or something. Like, just take both of them, bro. You've already got a system that works. I want it.
Yeah.
I'd pay what I'd pay for a player for that.
100%.
I mean, I'll give them 30 million for that.
Bro, the same with Leicester. You go down to Leicester and you buy the whole scouting network.
But why not?
You get in the car, we're going. Yeah, there's 20 million, now fuck off. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, they'd come. If you pay the money, they're coming, bruv. Yeah. And we don't do that. Sadly, we don't do that. We ponce around with fucking half-assed ideas, then we think that we can short skirt it. Yeah, and fucking and do it on a cheap. But then the cheap ends up having to be cheap again. And if you buy cheap, you buy twice, bruv, which don't make it cheap anymore, does it? Yeah. And that's where we've gone wrong for both of our clubs for 10 years, mate. Yes, we're constantly trying to buy cheap. Yeah, and you have to keep replacing it, which means that you're spending 50 million on wages for Mustafi and for his fee as well.
You're right. Yeah? And that's why we're giving new deals to people like Phil Jones and fucking One Matter when he's over the hill and all of them things. That's what you end up doing, bro.
It's true. It's mad. Yeah. And the sad bit about it is it's not going to change.
Because it's cheaper to renew a contract, and pay someone 10 million over, do you know what I mean? Or pay someone 20 million over 5 years than to go out and spend 40 million on a new player plus wages.
Yeah.
And that's why they do it.
Yep. It's a cheap way, and it lowers the standards and it lowers the expectations, which is what I think both of our clubs want. I think they just want to milk it, bruv. They don't care about winning. Yeah, they've lost their identity, both of our clubs. Yeah, because they decided to sell out for more money. That's it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Big up Davey for the super chat. You're right about that, what you said. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Jamal as well. That's my boy. You get me? I know what you mean. If you're an attacking player, you're better suited to an attacking system. The same with Felix at Atletico. He's drowning in that team right now. He's drowning. Do you know what I'm saying? If he went somewhere, even a team that wasn't as good, that was more attacking, he'll be getting the respect he deserves, innit? Football, it's about style sometimes. And yeah, but the one thing I would say is with teams like Newcastle, bro, they change managers so frequently. He could get a manager that has a different philosophy and he can maybe attack a bit more, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't see Steve Bruce being in that job this time next season. So, do you know what I mean?
Bruce will be coaching stuff at United next season.
I wouldn't be surprised, bruv. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Don't even say shit like that. Not even for a joke. Like, you know what I mean? Not even for a joke. I'm not even trying to hear that, bro.
Mate, could you imagine?
I'm not even trying to hear that. Not even for banter. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Mad. Bruv, we've got Mertesacker running our youth setup, bruv. Just give it to Mertesacker until the end of the season and we move, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, the one thing I'll say, I'm not lowering my expectations for this football club. Yeah. my expectations are based on what I grew up watching, yeah, and it weren't 11th place. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to say what I want about my club, because I want us to be back where I see us when I was growing up, and all the way through most of my adult life as well. Do you know what I'm saying? We've always won, always challenged, always been in finals, always won cups, won leagues. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't dropping my standards, man.
Absolutely. Big up everyone for the super chats. Loads coming through. Mourinho got Real Madrid to pay 130 million. It's true. It's true for Hazard with 1 year left. I don't know how the hell she finessed them out of that. You know what I mean? She's a hustler, bruv. You know what I mean? She's a proper hustler. She's proper, and you can't compare NFL to football. NFL as a whole, like as a whole, is a company, and each team is a department and gets salary cap. Yeah, no, I hear all of that. But what I'm saying is, you see with the Glazers, 2 Super Bowls in nearly, well, over 15 years. Do you know what I'm saying? 15 years. You know what I'm saying? That's a mad thing. That's a mad thing. Really. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't 2 in 15, you can't say that's successful.
No, not at all.
No, I mean, you can't say they're successful, but it's still lucrative.
Oh,
you know
100%.
What I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what it is. So sometimes you have to think, when you think, like as fans, when we're getting frustrated saying, oh, like if we win, we'll generate more money. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, success generates money, but also in order to get that success, you have to spend money. So, do you know what I'm saying? They might think, you know what, it's not worth spending the money for the success that we're going to get, because when you think about how much we're going to spend and how much we're going to make back, we might as well just finish in the top 4.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is. And pay less wages and spend less on players. So you have to think about it from a business standpoint and not a fan standpoint. Do you know what I mean? We want the team to do best. A lot of these guys just want the team to keep ticking over so they can make money.
Yep.
And unfortunately, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like, big up everyone inside. I mean, smash up the like button. You know, like that. Man's back on Sunday. Obviously, it's match day, bruv. Now it's just Sundays. Big up everyone. Everyone that's messaging.
Bruv, our kickoff's at 12 o'clock, mate. 12 o'clock.
Tomorrow?
Sunday.
Oh, shit. Oh,
which means my build-up show will be starting at 10 o'clock, which means I need to have a well early night on Saturday night. Man, and then the next game is on Saturday at 12:30. It's like these 12 o'clocks, bruv. We lose every one of them. Like, I'm not looking forward to any of these.
I can't lie.
I can't remember the last time we won an early kickoff. I genuinely can't remember. It's mad.
That's a madness. I don't really know, my bro. You know what I mean? I don't really know. But yeah, we're back on Sunday. When are we playing on Sunday?
I think you're 4:30 now.
Yeah, because it's a big game, so it'll be later. Yeah, 4:30. So yeah, so I'll be back at 3:30 for the pre-match people. Big up everyone that's obviously been messaging me and that. I mean, the new vlogs went up this morning at 10 o'clock. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel, or the links in the description of this video. Obviously, make sure that you follow Lee Gunner's page. You know what I mean? Keep up with all the sick content. You know what I'm saying? Just click the hyperlink in the title. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on, Lee? You got another show now, or in the next hour or so, haven't you?
1 hour. Yeah, podcast, and then that's me done for the day, man. I worked yesterday. I was still up editing clips from fan cams I did yesterday. At 4:30 this morning, and I started work at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 12 hours straight staring into a Mac, bruv. Yeah,
shit, bruv.
It's long, innit? It's draining. It's not physical. It's just mentally draining, bruv. My eyes. It felt like my eyes were melting when I laid in bed at 4:30 this morning, mate. I was just like, oh god, I was knackered, man. But yeah, that's something I've started doing now. Fan cams after games.
That's sick. That's
sick.
Man.
Yeah, grow the channel, it'll grow the people that are coming on the fan cams as well. It's all about boosting each other, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but how do you what was I gonna say? How do you decide who you're gonna come on? What, do you email them the link or something? Like, how do you
I'll tell you.
How do you choose who comes on, should I say?
Yesterday I had Claude, Kenny, and Chig. I also had the guy he's gonna be the full-time presenter on the build-up show. Yeah,
Okay.
so it'll be his own show. I've been on it with him for three games tomorrow. Sunday's the last one. Then he's doing it on his own after that. So
Sick.
he's then interviewed 3 members and then somebody that I know that I've had on the channel before as well. So while I'm recording, yeah, he's recording as well. Yeah, and he's doing his set of fan cams, and I'm doing my set, and then I'll just upload them all.
Sick.
So I did it with members. I'm going to have a few more people. I'm going to get a few more in there, but I don't want to just flood it because the views are not amazing.
No, they wouldn't be if you put too many.
Yeah, yesterday I did 15 videos, including them. So when you're busting out fan cam, I'm not AFTV, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want
100%.
I don't want to be flooding my I don't want to be flooding my channel with 15 videos in 2 hours. Yeah, because it's time to breathe. So I'm going to build it slowly with the fan cams. But yeah, for now, I've got maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 people I can get on at any given time.
Nice.
So
that's
yeah, man.
Good, man. Yeah, man. But keep up the work, bro. You already know, bro. We're out here that we put the work in anyway. You know that.
100%, man.
No, I'm saying big up everyone inside. Smash the like button. Make sure you check out the vlog as well. Big up everyone for all the messages I've been getting all day and that. I'm about to chill now. Yeah, I mean, work's done for the day. You know what I'm saying? So back again Sunday, 3:30. Yeah, 3:30 for the big one.